So this is what's going on right here. I already did the modification for the fog lights to keep them on whenever the switch is on. Yeah, that's why you see I'm still working on it. This takes two modifications. Wait, plug this back. As you can see right now, only the fog lights are on. You can do that this when it's a factory, so that's why this wire takes care of that. Now the only problem is whenever you turn on your headlights and go to high beam, they go off, which that's factory, so that requires another modification on this harness right here. So I did this twice on my 06 4Runner and the 08 Lexus GX470. Now I have this 06 Lexus GX470. I believe the wires change on some of the years. Right now I find out that this white and this white and red go together to keep the fog lights on whenever you switch to high beams. Like I mentioned, I believe they change colors between 03 to 05 and 06 to 09. Same thing for the 4G and 4Runners are the same thing. I'm gonna take care of that. I have to jump the wires together. Let me close this. And then the other thing that I was doing is, you remember that I installed this big ass battery here. So I'm just painting the brackets. This is the bracket that I used to have on my previous GX470. You have to modify these bolts. This is the one I took out of that Lexus. It's all corroded. So you need an extra bolt like this one to modify on this side. You also need to cut it and bend it, which is this one right here. Things are working the way I want it. Fog lights, high beams, low beams are working together. We're gonna go to low beams. Low beams, fog lights, that's normal. And this is the main thing that I like when you turn off your headlights and you have your fog lights on as a DRLs, but also can be working with the factory switch, which is right here. You can turn them off, they will go off. Turn them on, of course they're on. Whenever let's say you are driving, you just park, turn off your switch, they will go off. Open your switch to leave.
Hi, puppy.
Hi. They will go on. So that's it for this modification, guys. For now, I'm just gonna replace the factory bulbs. I'm gonna add a LED amber bulb there. This one is gonna stay. The sides, I already ordered some for there too. They're coming, they're amber. And of course the interior, I don't have the bulbs for this because they are like the, you know, the old style. I'm gonna be showing a picture of the bulb that goes in there. I need to order those, but those right there I do have them, and the one on the rear is the same as those. So I have them right here. I'm gonna swap those out real quick. And of course the license plate, I forgot about it. License plate, as you can see, one is out and it requires, I believe, this right here. These are pretty good, so let me go ahead and do that. So this is a comparison. Of course the LED is gonna be more brighter. This one has kind of like a diffuse, you know, cover than this one, but definitely the LED is brighter. Inside here I got one of those with a big panel. You can see through that. And same thing in the front. On this side is like a single one, and on the other side is just like that one. So definitely this side is brighter than that side. That's the amber one, and that's the factory one. It's a big difference, right? Look at that. Next, I'm gonna sand these headlights with a 600 grit, and then I'm gonna go, you know, 1,000, maybe a 2,000, probably a 3,000, and then I'm gonna polish them and protect them with wax. This will probably last me maybe 6, 8, probably 10 months. That should be. And this one, it's already there. Look at that. Looks way better now. I'm not done yet. I'm just comparing some of the process. Okay, so here's the before. I'm gonna show you that it has scratches from the previous owner. Looks like he tried to mess with it. See those scratches right there? I mean, this thing is really, it's bad. Look at that. You can see nothing in there. On the bottom, it's bad as well. Now, look at that. What I was telling you, it has some scratches. I don't know if you can notice. That's not from the sanding. He was doing something rough with something else. So, I mean, I can get rid of them. Probably I could with something, you know, more rough. As the bottom is crystal clear. Almost crystal clear. As you can see right there, we can see the LED in there. I mean, it's way better than that and that. If you're wondering what I did, I didn't show because this is not how to do. I did a 320, a 600, 1,000, and a 3,000. Compound, polish, and wax. That's all I did, guys. I'm just gonna finish this because it's getting late. I've been outside all day. Well, in case I didn't show you the battery, it looks good. And this is how it looks like. Already done. It's protect with wax. The bottom, the inside. It looks really good. This is the vinyl that I ordered online. I don't know why it looks kind of gray, but it's not gray. Anyways, I already did these 2 pieces. They are done. This is how it looks on the back. It won't stick on the back. I don't know why, but it's staying there. Now these pieces right here, I feel like it's gonna be a challenge. So I'm afraid to put them. So this is one of 2. It came out pretty good, but it's not perfect. Right here in the corners, as you can see, I messed up. So I just painted with a Sharpie all 4 corners. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be seen. And also, I got a couple wrinkles on this oval part. All the rest is fine. If you have plenty of wrap, just cut a big piece, heat it up, and you know, you need 4 hands to do this. And probably the best way to do it after you heat it up so well is just cutting the edges. But I don't know, I'm not professional. I'm just doing this home for people who want to see and learn. This is my first time anyway, but I think it came out good. I have a lot of fun doing this part right here. And I thought it would be easier, but it's there. There is no wrinkles at all. And then this thing right here, I don't know how to slide it out or get it out. So I just use this tool right here and push it out this way But if you're watching this video, the right way to do it, you have to slide it up. Okay, there's like things right here that hooks a channel, so you need it somehow, just push it up. And also it's glued, you know, it's glued in place, but just with something, screwdriver or something, just play with it and this thing is gonna come out. Once you grab it, you have to slide it in. Also, I have a little bit of trouble grabbing it because it produces wrinkles all around this part right here. So what you're gonna do is heat up the piece that you have cut. Heat it up a lot. You're gonna need another person to hold this piece for you. Once it's very soft, all you have to just stretch it and, you know, like mold it into the piece right here, and then just make sure to do the edges very well with your fingers, and then cut it all around, and it came out pretty good. Alright, I wasn't planning to do this piece right here. This is the one has, you know, the switch under the dash, you know, the mirror, the AC power, and, you know, all the stuff. So on this one, I'm just gonna cut around the holes and see how this thing does. I mean, whatever I did on my Forerunner, and I got two of these. So these two are gonna hold my iPad. I didn't got one for the phone yet because I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna install this now. Also, I got a subwoofer. This is a 6.5 inch subwoofer. This is one of six. Okay, yeah, one of six. I'm planning to run probably from 15 to 3,000 watts on them. This is gonna be expensive project. So I just got one for now, just to see how it looks, you know, how it's gonna perform. It's a 6.5. I'm looking at this at the screen now. I mean, it looks bigger on the screen. I don't know why, but in person it's really, really little. Look at this thing. Golly, look at that magnet. Yeah, it holds 500 watts. And how many ohms is this? Oh my God, I'm so excited. As you can see, this is the case for the tablet. I got the tablet right there on the seat, and you see got three things right here. So I'm gonna use probably this bottom one, you know, I'm gonna use two brackets for this thing because that tablet weighs a lot. That's the 7th generation iPad, and I just noticed this freaking, I don't know why they always do this. These screws came with the case when you buy it itself. You have to buy these separately, just like this one right here. But I'm gonna have to freaking find the freaking screws because this doesn't come with screws. That's bull. So it is what it is now. Anyways, this thing is gonna be somewhere right here. All right, so the radio is gonna be changed probably this weekend. I just purchased it today, and I'm gonna swap it as soon as I can because I can't be listening to the freaking radio. This is a 06 model, and it doesn't have the auxiliary option down there. I purchased a Bluetooth cassette and sound was horrible, so I can be dealing with this thing. I pay a lot of money for the new radio and the interface and all that kind of crap. And as you saw, I use some box, you know, that little 6.5 inch subwoofer. So I'm planning to do something serious on this car. Anyways, going back to this, gonna be located somewhere here. All right, as you can see, this is pretty much what I want. The phone is right on my eyes, so I can raise a little bit more. I don't like blocking my view, you know. I don't want this thing above the windshield, so I can see straight, you know, around there. Probably the second ball, I'm gonna put it somewhere right here or maybe right there. Okay, so I just did this vinyl probably 3-4 days ago. This one didn't came out that good. I mean, vinyl. This is my first time, working with this material. And today is January 5th of 2022. And as you can see, this is how the vinyl looks like. It looks okay. The iPad is in there. As you can see, the radio, I already replaced it. That video is coming after this one, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a long video. I had a system here before. Well, I still have the factory things here, but I used to have a subwoofer. Well, still have it, but I took it out. As you can see, that big ass box right there. Also, the one I'm about to make is about not double LEDs, but triple. I'm gonna put 2 LED cubes here and 1 more here. Stay tuned for that. Alright guys, that's it for this video. See you in the next one. It's very good, very responsive. Because I'm gonna return this unit. Why am I gonna return